Oh boy, we could be going the distance here, guys. Best of 7. It's already been an 8-hour series. We started 8 hours ago. We had a 2.5 to 3 hour break in the middle, but here we are. It's time for Game 6. IG versus DK. An absolute star-studded 5v5 showdown between two of China's finest. These two teams, they're going the distance so far. DK, after an awful start, are bringing it back. It's time for Game 6. I'm LGD on the Summit, and I'm joined here today by Lysander and Winter. Guys, what do you think? We are going to see the Mushi OD coming out. Is this going to be enough to turn the tides?
Mushi OD, Ice Prophet.
I think we might be going to Game 7, honestly. Giving away Mushi OD is very scary.
How did Timbersaw get through?
10 seconds remaining.
Because DK banned Clockwork, who has not been getting banned at all. And
IG changed
went
up
back
their
to
bans,
banning
basically,
Visage.
the most important reason. They were banning OD and Timbersaw every single game.
Yeah.
Well,
If I was IG, I'd rather ban those than give away OD and get Timbersaw, but obviously they know what they're doing, so we'll have to see how it pans out.
yeah, Timbersaw really needs some extra attention. That
Danny
guy
the
has
Wisp?
some daddy issues. He needs a lot of people to pin him down, and I think this might be
What?
Luna game again for DK.
Ooh. Okay, we'll pretend that never happened. So yeah, Luna Shadow Demon.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, he needs a lot of attention. But yeah, Luna will probably be the choice here. I think it's the go-to because Burning has been playing that very often. But what?
Dude, that's so greedy. OD,
That's
Prophet,
very greedy.
Luna. That's really greedy.
I don't think Luna... Well, they can do it, but it's very greedy. Might get
They
punished.
probably
But Luna-
will, but
I mean, the
it's
one
very,
thing-
very predictable.
The one thing with the Luna, though, which you guys talked about in previous games, is she's one of the stronger supports against a hero like Bristleback or Timbersaw. Or, sorry, not supports, but carries. So, in the laning stage, she's actually pretty good against him, but they need a lot of farm if they go Luna.
Yeah, and they snag up the Enchantress. So this is a very standard combo coming out from DK. If they pick a Prophet, they usually combo it up with the Nature's duo with the Enchantress. And now that Enchantress is taken up by IG, I don't think Chen will be the same thing. So they might let him something else to play.
10
Maybe,
seconds
what about
remaining.
his Shaker? I would like to see his Shaker.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't think it's that good against these particular heroes.
Earthshaker is not very good to zone out the Timbersaw on the offlane. That's also another problem.
Yeah, and he's pretty vulnerable to Dragon Knight because that fairly long range instant stun he just dies if he gets stunned by him. So, I mean, he is good. He's decent at stopping pushes, but I just feel like he's too easy to get caught out and just bursted in these team fights. But DK do go Shadow Demon. I mean,
Again.
this
Luna?
would set up for the
Oh,
Luna
wow.
pick. It really would be the natural
Yeah,
follow-up.
the thing I talked about.
I feel like the Luna might be still too greedy. Mirana
I agree.
could be the better option.
Yeah,
Actually,
because-
Mirana would be better, I think. I think that would be the safer and more like well-rounded play. They don't need a hard carry. They already have OD and
10
Prophet, right?
seconds
So
remaining.
I think the Mirana just gives you more.
Shadow Demon
5
is one of the
seconds
heroes that I said that could deal with a Timbersaw and Bristleback because the Soul Catcher makes him a lot less tanky than he is. So you can burst him down with other heroes now instead of when you normally can't. So you don't really need the Luna when you have the SD and Avenge.
DK's
Avenge picks tend to go really badly actually.
Well, what are they setting up for is my question. Are they looking
Star Ranger.
towards like some sort of minus armor carry or some physical damage heavy carry?
Venge plus Luna could be.
Yeah, the Aura stack. Very scary
Yeah.
pushing combo. And the other thing is, Venge is a very good roaming support. So Enchantress Venge,
10 seconds.
are they going to look to go punish this offlane Prophet or the solo mid OD? That might be the game
5
plan, but
seconds
hard to gank the OD because you can just
Support
after
Disruption.
coming.
Disruption and Prison, you can never gank him.
Yeah, the Prophet's the
No.
one you want to gank, but Ice should be expecting that pressure and playing very defensively in the offlane.
Disruption is good because you can't stop the Dragon Tail. You have two heroes to well, you could say counter up Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail stuns you, you just disrupt him so that you don't get blown up by Impetuses and Timbersaw. And you have time to react. I think it's a good Nice. It's called the Banish. I like to call it the Banish threat. But I was joking about Drow Ranger earlier on, but the IG they have a lot of frontliners. They could play something cheesy like that.
IG's
Maybe.
turn to bat.
I don't know.
They have Dragon, they have Enchantress, they have Venge Aura. I mean, Timbersaw is a great space maker. And DK don't really have that kind of hero. Ooh, Shadow Demon Sand King. That's something very Southeast
10
Asian, to be
seconds
honest.
remaining.
Very orange.
Very orange, yes.
So I imagine we're gonna see the Lamb Sand King this game, or will he be on the Shadow Demon? You think? Actually, probably he'll
He
be on the
will-
Shadow Demon.
No, he's gonna be the Sand King, the Reacher support. Sand King is the Reacher support in between Shadow Demon and Sand King. So Lamb will be playing the Sand King, MMY will be the
10
Shadow
seconds
Demon,
remaining.
the poor support.
Yep.
Money ain't everything, buddy. Money ain't
Van
everything.
Luna. DK needs
Money
Van Luna
makes
now.
the world go around, dude.
Reserve time.
It's funny because 1437 just messaged me, and you sounded exactly like him when you said "dude" right there.
IG's turn to pick.
That's the way you said it. Pugna. Oh, I was.
Oh
Actually,
no!
I was actually gonna say maybe they'll go Pugna for some cheesy push, and I just slipped my mind. But I like Pugna a lot against
Your immortals are in danger. Dragon Knight Pugna.
Yes.
Dude.
OD.
And here's the other thing: OD has to go BKB now. Sand King is gonna have a very hard time getting off an epicenter combo.
Because no blink.
Yeah, this is a really good time to pick Pugna.
Time to force stuff it.
And look at this
10
draft. Like,
seconds remaining.
none of these heroes are good at stopping pushes. Shadow Demon maybe if he levels up the poison a
5
lot, but
seconds remaining.
poison spam is not going to stop a Dragon Knight, Pugna, Enchantress, and then even the Venge Aura.
They need a strong base defender. They
Coddle?
need a strong base defender.
Give me mana. Give
No,
me
no,
mana.
Kotto would just feed. If he pick Kotto now, I'm tapping out.
Yeah, but they do need
Yeah.
a very strong counter pushing support though. I definitely agree with you there.
They're actually lacking a burning
No, they need
hero,
a
but
carry now.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe they just let burning play the prophet. They need sort of a counter to the push. They don't have anything to stop the push apart from
Huskar.
the shadow poison.
Please no. Please
No, Huskar would just die. That's Timbersaw.
What is the
There's-
what is the
there's-
viable base defender?
There's an Elder Titan in the pool actually.
Nah, not great either.
He's pretty good at
10
stopping
seconds.
pushes.
Elder Titan plus OD is actually quite a good combination.
But
5 seconds remaining.
Huh?
Huh?
This is not
so they're
creep clearing hero. This is a
see-
tanking hero.
it seems like their plan is just to dominate the lanes. Seems like DK just say we're going to win the lanes. Cuz they are not going to stop a push if they're not winning their lanes early on.
Oh,
Viper,
this is
level
the time to make
7.
a 5-man team wipe with level
Yeah.
1.
Viper level 7 max corrosive skin, tank everything.
It sounds good on paper, but then you have to factor in the pure damage of a Timbersaw,
No.
the additional damage from
You
the
have to
Crepify.
factor the banish as well. Disruption, prison, he's never gonna die.
Okay, as soon as how many rares do you want to bet this Viper will die this game, Winter? Yeah, put your rares where your mouth is, Bubba.
I'm gonna bet the rare where I actually, I
10
actually have one of your
seconds remaining.
signatures from TI3. I'm gonna bet the rare that I put your signature on.
5 seconds remaining.
Wow.
D-
Well, your
I don't think I
signature
have
will
your
be still
signature,
in my
Winter.
profile. It's just sitting there along with Dandy, Gods, and the rest of the BTS crew.
So basically, you're saying I'm Dendy.
Well, you could think that. I mean, you guys are along the same.
Lysander, you know who LD wants to be someday? Do you know?
Larry
You know
David.
he's Mr. Larry David wants to be a quad player. Mushi talks about his aspirations to be Mushi someday.
Work on those Sonic waves, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but by the way, have you noticed that he's changed the capitalization of his name? He started capitalizing the S recently.
He used to capitalize the H, right?
I
he's
think it
like-
used to be all
Oh,
normal.
chat's gonna go crazy in about 2 seconds, guys. Yeah.
Oh, capitalize. It's funny because normally when people, it's like capitalize on your advantage or something, but we were using it in like the grammatical sense, so it was a different capitalize.
Capitalize. But why would he capitalize the S though?
Oh, yeah, I do have sorry guys, I do have the score backwards. Manual scoreboard, very difficult. Thank you, chat.
Chat's going boom. But we have a pause here. Lag on LAN again.
You know, the fun thing is that like probably half the chat is drunk from New Year's, so it's already Twitch chat, and now half of them are drunk.
Plus capitalize. And here we go. Vroom.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Game 7. The Dream 4-3 for DK. Saved by Immortals.
How do you have so many Socketed Immortals? You're betting them every game, and you're losing them half the time, by the way. How many Socketed Immortals do you have, Lysander?
It's a
He
secret.
probably has at least 20 to 30.
I can't tell you guys. If not, Ice Rock might delete me from Skype.
Is he blocking 4 camps?
Yeah. This is new meta from. This is the new meta that we from Dota 2 reporter.
Give
Yeah.
Banana the middle finger right now. That's what Ice says.
Yep. Leave him the mud golems.
Only blocks the 3, but that's a lot. And both big camps get blocked here for the first 3 minutes. And those first 3 minutes are very important, because that is where your Enchantress Venge can just show up and, you're like up against an OD who's got a level 1 in prison. That's not really that strong defensively at level 1, so they could definitely kill him with the right creeps, but having 2 big camps blocked means they are unlikely to be able to do
30
so.
seconds.
Yeah, and the supports of DK have double smoke again this game. Remember the game they won? With Shadow Demon Kunkka, double smoke,
Right.
it's gonna be the same.
The key difference
Same
here, though, the key
situation.
difference though could be that neither of these spells have the best range. Level 1 Burrow Strike is very bad, and even Disruption is not that good.
They have Mushi to give them a hand.
That's true. If they're
They
Genki
have
mid,
a
they have
lot
better.
of they have a lot of banishes. You might not see them on the map, but after spending a lot of time in
The
the
battle begins.
Outer Rim, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, a lot of time in the Outer Rim and the Demon will. You probably will see the Burrow Strike hit you. That's one of the good things about the Shadow Demon. You can set up for a lot of stuff, not just the Last Strike or Light Strike Arrays or Kunkka Torrents, but Sand King stuns as well.
I definitely
So,
still
right-
prefer the Kunkka Shadow Demon, though.
Yeah, it
Kunkka
was really
Shadow,
unorthodox.
Kunkka Shadow Demon, I feel it's like you have more power later on, but Sand King is stronger earlier.
He needs the levels, too. I don't know about that.
I
Late,
prefer
late,
Epicenter.
Oh, yeah, once you get, like,
Epicenter-
level 6. Yeah.
Epicenter deals
Bottom
more
lane,
damage
bottom lane,
than
Ice is gonna pour out. He will pour out in time, so no first blood.
That's a pretty big job.
That's-
That's a good job, though, because he could even buy a TP scroll.
See,
No,
it's new meta. He
doesn't have money. He's got to run all the way back.
He picked teleport first. If he had Treants there, he died. He dies. They didn't expect
If
him to
he-
get Treants
if he had
to have
Treants
teleport
there-
level 1.
He would have
If he had
scouted them
Treants,
and
he would have
just played more
scouted. Yeah, he would have
defensively.
scouted out the support, so it would be the same, almost the same thing. He would have avoided the gank. But we are just gonna be looking forward to when is the first smoke gank coming from the Sand King and the Shadow Demon.
And from the
Nice.
Enchantress as well, who is going to deward a camp here. Oh, no, actually fails on the first sentry. Has not dewarded a single camp yet. And somebody is living in a paper mill or something. Sounds like.
I just got delivered with candies for New Year.
Oh, isn't that sweet? How'd you not eat during the 3-hour break?
Sick pun LD.
It's candies. My parents just got back from the airport.
I'm glad someone appreciated it, Lysander.
Oh no, YYF! He
I'm
revealed the
master.
smoke.
You know, he was just coming to check the 2-minute rune too. That's really unfortunate for DK.
And except this time he didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't get
Oh,
Warcraft
yeah.
3 surrounded
Yeah,
right here.
the last time he died here.
Yeah, he's not falling for that again.
And the Enchantress will manage to deward an Observer Ward here. It was a 2-minute rune bottom. Ice picking up an Invis. So the first smoke gank for DK fails.
And a Stormcrafter is going to be a tool here.
And they're
Burrow
not...
Strike? No.
Yeah, that is not happening. They're not really dominating the lanes the way they were in Game 1. And those first ganks, not Game 1, the last game we just saw. So, gotta worry a little bit here for DK. I mean, last game they just had a lineup that it's so easy to exert pressure on the map, right? You have a Pugna, you have a Dragon Knight, you just get a few levels and you just start pushing towers. And they also had a great jungling pusher as well. But this game, they have a lot of very passive farmers, so I feel like this could go the way of Game 1, where they just picked a very passive farming-oriented lineup and never threatened IG, and so IG just was able to control the tempo eventually they force some fights and they win those fights, and then they can just snowball from there.
Yeah, this game is actually
Ice,
very suitable for that with the Pugna and the Dragon Knight. The DK supports have to try again, I feel, to be able to get one kill on the DK to slow down that tempo.
But no smoke, so observers will spot them out. They try and wrap around to kill YYF, but
They have
he's
no
not gonna
sentries
have
here.
any of that.
Did they?
He's still level 1 though.
Yeah, very scared. The observer will spot them. Can he see them over the trees here? I'm not so sure.
No, you can't. But
Yeah,
he
so
knows
it
they
only
are
covers
there.
the top half. Yeah, so he's just gonna hug it. But this is good. Like you said, the threat of a gank is actually worse.
This is an expensive investment, though. IG were getting levels during this time, and now they're smoking, and they know these supports are nearby.
Radiant's top tower
They're gonna
is
head
under attack.
directly towards the top lane. They've
Radiant's
plotted the course.
structures are fortified.
Can they make the gank happen? Burning is level 5, though. This is a dangerous gank for IG. If they don't burst the Viper right away... Actually, they can't. They have a level 1 Timbersaw, so... I don't even know if they should go top. Maybe they can kill a support, though.
Burning has 3 points Netotoxin, so if you mess up that fight
yeah.
just a little bit, it's a triple kill.
Oh, yeah. That's an easy triple kill for him. Especially with the new orb that has the 0-second cooldown at level 1. By the way, Hasted Ice Ice also has TP. Hasted, and he might just use the teleport scroll to go back to the lane, so he can TP into this fight.
Nope, he does not. He's gonna take the time to his pumpkins to push to the side, and he will realize that his scouts have already spotted that the supports are out of lane. So he's gonna want Moshi middle, which is why he's playing so defensive, and he's gonna probably inform top as well. But they shouldn't be too worried. A level 2 Venge is gonna do nothing. And Venge is one of those heroes that, similar to Crystal Maiden, I feel falls off really early, apart from the swap later on. But Crystal Maiden can do so much more with her aura.
What?
But Venge is a very strong support late game with the swap. Very strong.
Yeah, she does a lot of damage, too.
But before she reaches the level 4, level 2 swap, I think she's kind of weak. So if you're behind, I think Venge doesn't do too well. It's a hero that does well ahead.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's why I always get a little worried when teams pick up Venge. I like seeing Venge. The model rework was nice and everything, but it's still a hero I think Ice Rock needs to change in terms of move speed or maybe even attack range, because it's really poor right now. Even the stun, it's a slow moving projectile that can be dodged, and Mushi, if he's skilled enough, he can dodge it with his prison.
Just double tap.
Yeah.
If you have that enabled. Do you know if Mushi
Auto
does?
cast, self cast. Mushi doesn't have self cast on.
Okay, so he'll have to be
Pretty
a little
sure.
bit more precise here.
Oh.
And they're gonna get the tower. And this
And
could be our
there's a
first
lot
blood
of
as well.
reaction, and Lanham will see it. No, it's not going to be first blood. It's Viper Strike going to be landing, but the Sand King was not in position. He saw the Enchantress and Venge rotate in.
That's so
And
good
those
that's so good for DK. They get the first tower, and 5 heroes came top for nothing.
Invisibility.
That's so incredibly good for DK.
Timber is now level 4. But no ganks on Mushi's lane just yet. Ice gets the space his team makes, and he has his face boots now. So gonna be able to help the right clicking. It does help for tower pushing as well, 84 damage compared to your base 60.
Ooh, another gank from Lamb, level 2. Runs into a level 6 Pugna, not a hero he and the Prophet can hope to kill. They'll definitely need some backup if they want to go on this.
Yeah, no Wrath.
And a level 2 Sand King, pretty underwhelming, I must say. And the
Yeah, they
Invis
need-
will wear off.
They need time to get levels up from the supports, but the major problem is they need to just let the Prophet go to the jungle. Without the Prophet jungling, they don't have lanes where the supports can take right now, because OD and Viper are heroes that need the lanes too.
Right, they can't jungle, they can't farm neutrals very quickly. And these supports are not going to be able to clear creeps that efficiently this early.
They are very starved of level right now.
Yeah. I mean, if Sand King and Shadow Demon get levels, then they can farm the woods, but not really at level 2 and 3. Not that
The
efficient.
Enchantress is actually also very low level. Enchantress and Bench, level 3, level 2.
You know, I want
Shadow
to say...
Demon, level 4, level 2.
I want to say all 4 of the supports have been very ineffective this game. Nobody has gotten anything accomplished.
No first blood.
But, well, as I say that, they might make a go on mid here.
Five man middle. Pugna is rotating in as well.
This is what we
OD.
talked about, DK. Not the strongest lineup in the early engagements, and Mushi gonna go in here. Needs to be careful. They don't have good tower defense. It's what we were discussing during the
Yeah.
draft.
And
IG are
OD
gonna
can't
push.
really fight into the Pugna ward as well without the BKB. He just
Yeah.
dies to the ward.
Yeah, I mean, it's really exactly what we were talking about. Needs a BKB, isn't a good counter team fighter early, but Burning's gonna have mech. That's the item that could maybe allow them to take these fights. It's still gonna be hard, but I think Timbersaw's a bit under level.
They're doing a good job though. They're gonna be pressuring both the towers. Tier 1 and bottom's gonna fall for IG.
Yeah, this is what they need to do. This is what they need to do right now. Farm, just stall, and if you have to give up a tower here or there, you don't want to give up like 4 or 5 towers, but if you give up maybe 1 or 2, and you get good farm, get your levels, I think it's the better play for DK.
Yeah. Against Dragon Knight and a Pug Knight, if you're getting even tower trades, you're happy at the end of the day.
And they're also getting closer to the Ice Midas. That'll start to accelerate their farm rate. He has it level 6 now, so the next push will be harder for IG to execute. And I think the one concern for IG is just they don't quite have the farmer levels that they would like on these solos. Like, you look at 430 mid, 17 and 4. The Timbersaw offlane 9 and 2. They just have not been CSing at all. And those two heroes, especially the Timbersaw, need some farm this game.
Bench is 4 and Trenches is 3, so it's not really that great. We say that DK supports have been wasting time, but they are pretty much the same level as well. And they've got one more extra tier 1.
Yeah, but well, it's both team supports that just haven't gotten much done this game, but it's working out well for DK because they're making the smart trades.
And if the scenario continues like this, like 2 heroes standing on each other lane, the Viper and OD, no one can go to their lane and stand at the moment. So DK will be benefiting a lot more from this if the situation stays static as it is.
Look at the phase boots up on Lamb. The early tower giving him a little bit of gold, and
not going arcanes.
Well, it gives them a good initiator, and he is their initiator actually. So I guess you can banish into Burrow Strike, but that gives them a lot of time to react as well, which can be detrimental in some cases.
That means you'll need to get stats. If not, you would have the mana. Then he's got to face boots after Enchantress. You're going to stop there. Act like an illusion. The Tornado is going to chase it with the chicken. But nope, the Disruption goes off onto Pugma. And the Wrath of Nature actually does quite a bit of damage to Wrath of Nature, knocking down the supports quite low. But now they're going to heal up with the Enchantress, and no gank there. Prophet ultimate down.
Warning shots fired. Hao does have the mech. He pops it now, and IG may try to group up again. They're going to smoke, and they were not spotted here. They'll strike a path towards probably the top lane, maybe wrapping around mid. Or the way they'll take the northern
They want
route.
to take out Burning. Burning is in a very vulnerable position. Prophet,
He's got
Prophet
mech
won't be
and
able to save him.
treads. They need 3 or 4 to kill him.
yeah, they need everybody. The Timbersaw's level 6. He's going to pick up his Arcane Boots. They can definitely get this kill. Burning is not that tanky right now. He is not that tanky. They're going to be able to surround him here. He's trapped.
Yeah, he should be going down here, it looks like. He sticks around a little bit too long. Will be caught up by a magic missile, I believe. A slow as well. He is tanky, though. He does have the 3 points of corrosive skin.
He dies.
Oh.
I don't think he dies.
Oh, so close.
It was very close.
Yeah.
It was really close.
Yeah, and that's a big investment wasted again. A lot of mana spent. And they might not even be able to transition this into a push. It's full health, and they're running low on mana on Chapter.
If they
Look at-
push,
look at
they're gonna
DK.
lose. They're gonna lose a tier 1 mid, and they're gonna take damage bottom, I think.
Look at DK. They're doing the right thing here. They're just going to be content in
Trading.
taking advantage of the other lanes.
IG looking a little flustered here in game number 6. They started this series 3-0. They made DK look silly, but now DK perhaps bouncing back as game 6 develops. They're leading in gold. Now 4,000 ahead. Experience 3,000 or so, 2,500. And more importantly, I mean, they have the lineup that is vulnerable to the early pressure, but they're not really getting pressured. And now it might be too
doesn't
late.
have a TP. He's going to get slowed here by Burning. Burning's going to
Viper's
TP.
Only a level 1 slow, one more right click, will be enough. First blood, 12 minutes in. A rather anticlimactic first blood, but an important kill nonetheless.
And the best thing about this is, by this time last game, DK were already knocking down all the tier 2s on the side of IG. And I would say DK has managed to defend pretty well.
I mean, you just have to go back to the early movements from IG, and they just didn't work. And now they're really paying for it.
Look at Budding's skill build, and you'll know why he didn't die to the gang just now.
Yeah, he went for the 3 points of corrosive skin, now takes the 4th.
Yeah.
Very defensive build.
It's a really good build, because every time a support casts a spell or stun on you, they take 100 damage.
Oh, Lamb.
And that's 100 damage the supports cannot take early game.
Lamb is hunting in the enemy jungle, trying to find an isolated hero. Perhaps there is no Prophet ult, though, so maybe just doing a bit of scouting and gathering intelligence for his team, but just lurking in the trees now, chilling. DK continue to farm, and they're two, heroes that just kind of sit in lanes and farm. OD and Viper are getting to do exactly that.
Oh, land him.
Wow.
He goes for a casual barrel strike. I don't think... Yeah, Venge doesn't want to stun him.
Oh, nice timing there on the Sandstorm. We'll dodge the stun.
This is why Venge is so bad.
They've gone in on Hao, but Hao is tanky. They force out a TP. Oh, the Timber Chain off the mark. Will not connect.
Oh, it's just playing with fire. I think Hao wants to run him down. Yeah, they want to run him down.
He's going to get run down here by the Timber Saw.
The Viper's
He's
coming
dead.
from the backside,
Proud.
though.
Oh no, he missed the Timber Chain! He missed the Timber Chain!
They need to
Oh
back
boy,
now.
he timbered to this
Tarzan.
tree. He timbered to this tree here,
Radiant's
and he
middle
could have like
tower is under
flew up
attack.
the cliff.
Yeah,
Oh
if
boy.
If you went more like... I can't draw now, apparently.
Yeah, I can draw too, but you can actually see, you can't draw, but you look at the minimap, it actually pops out. Do you see it on the minimap?
Yeah, you see it on the minimap. You don't see it on the main map for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can see your drawings, but I can't see it on the map.
Guys, I gotta say, this is looking really good for DK right now.
It is. It
Really
is
good.
looking very, very good. The game tempo, everything that happened, it's like IG has missed the opportunity, the window of opportunity to take down all the towers with Pugna and Dragon Knight.
They have gotten the one tier 1 mid, right? That's it. With a Dragonite, Enchantress, Venge, Pugna, and a mech, they had like a 9-minute mech. That's pretty.
They failed to push
That's
all the
pretty.
towers.
Like you talked about objective-based Dota in the last game. This is failing to achieve really any of your objectives. Like you should have at least 2 or 3 towers by now, and ideally you should have the first blood with the stronger roaming and killing combos early on.
It's the lunch, man. They really need to get the number of the caterer.
They need to start digesting that food. Come on, IG. It's been a good 2.5 hours since lunch ended. Sure, it was a 2.5 hour lunch, but need to step their game up here, or DK might force a game 7.
Dire's middle tower
Oh,
is
perch on
under
Hao.
Oh, look at the
Go for
damage.
something.
MMY took so much damage there.
Well-
Almost went down.
And IG are gonna force the tier 2 mid. They take it, so a good objective obtained by them. And for DK, there is no direct
is under attack.
victory. They are just farming, but they're not getting any objectives of their own. No towers, no
Yeah.
kills.
They're still doing pretty fine. Lamb was pushing bottom, and 2 heroes, Prophet and Viper, was
Oh,
pushing top.
speaking
They're
of
at
Lamb.
least benefiting from the map.
Speaking of Lamb, up to a 1,700 gold. He's going to have a Blink Dagger probably right around the time IG start really forcing these 5-man pushes. And
The problem is he doesn't have mana for a full combo.
yeah, 1/7. Yeah,
Well,
he
he took
needs-
2 points. He took 2 points in Sandstorm. That's quite surprising, going for this build.
Yeah, if you go phase boots, either you need like a drums or you need some
Or
boots and
stats.
stats. Yeah, or at least a bracer, I think.
He needs like a few more levels. Even if he gets the dagger, like in the next 2 minutes, he still needs like... It's not very efficient for him to have the dagger.
Well, which I think is fine though, because DK have the kind of lineup. Oh, epicenter
Well,
bottom lane. There's a
Epi-
Prophet ult available. Nope. OAF just gonna Timber Chain away. The real fight breaks out mid. They go on Hao. He does manage to drop the Nether Ward. The swap comes through as well. Faith now dropping a magic missile. The turnaround comes from IG. Really good
Oh.
counter initiation, but not
Good
quite
push
enough.
away by Bushi. Saved his teammate's life, but now...
Burning. Not the
Burning
hero you
might
want to
be in
focus. He's got mech. He's got stick charges. Very difficult to bring down this Viper.
They're gonna change
He's
spawns.
very tanky.
He's already used the mech though.
That's,
Does get
that's the
disrupted.
banish. That's the banish. The team banish.
They have no epi here. Remember, it was used bottom. Not available. Bernie will go down.
He missed the disrupt.
Did he misclick?
Oh.
Oh yeah, he clicked the
Yeah.
Dragon Knight.
He could have clicked it on burning. Well,
But that was a
Could have bought
long
him
time
out.
for Bunny to die.
yeah, it was a really, really long time. He could have like landed the disrupt on burning, and the 4 staff of the OD would have came off cooldown.
Well, that really hurt. At
Yeah,
the
that
same time,
really
though, they lost 1 hero and they didn't lose a tower, so it's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, and...
Viper is not a hero like Spectre. When you lose him this early, it's a huge deal. Like a Viper can still take those deaths early on. It doesn't hurt him as bad.
And he also has like some of the basic items, right? Like he's already got mech, ogre club. It's not like he's struggling to complete the mech and keeps on dying. It's just 1 death after some of his core items are. But IG want to make a little bit more out of this, and they're smoked up
Wushi.
heading on
Middle
mid.
tower
Wushi.
is under attack.
It's gonna get chased down here by the haste on the Dragon Knight. Oh no, where is his backup? Where is his
Oh,
backup?
animation. He's dead. I don't think any backup could come from there. There was no
Yeah.
tower to TP to.
Lamb has
there was
okay.
no backup.
Not going dagger. So that makes sense then. He will go drums, and that should address his stat problems, but it also means they don't have the great long range initiation yet.
But he has a lot of movement speed and survivability with this build. Like, he doesn't necessarily, if you think about it, he doesn't really necessarily need the dagger yet.
Oh, Ice
Say he's
Ice
gonna
going
get
for
caught
a
up by
sword.
Ice here. He's gonna
Okay,
swap
let's
himself
swap.
out. Well, he's gonna be able to escape. No drum charge pop, face boots, he's gonna get chased down by the tank.
Ooh, Lanham missing on the barrel strike. He did go for drums over over blink dagger, so
Yeah,
Okay.
we were just discussing that. where have you been the past minute?
looking at other heroes. But oh yeah, okay.
Off in La La Land, apparently. But yeah, I mean, that was a fast Scorpion, right? When he is phased and drums activated.
Lysander needs his dinner. That's why.
Yeah, he did mention if this goes to a game 7, he's gonna need to be fed.
Yes, but I grabbed something to eat. Double damage spawns bottom. Seems to be all about DDs this tournament.
DD, aka the GG rune. I feel like I've said that a few times tonight.
Nevertheless, LD and Lysander, I still think the momentum is very much favorable for
DK,
DK,
yeah.
even though they just lost the Viper. I still
agree.
think it's in
It's only 2
very
kills.
very suitable tempo for their heroes, and they're gonna
Yep.
try and get the rush.
I mean, that's
Only two pumpkins summoned here. Could be they could need more mid shields to tank for this rush.
yeah, pumpkins are not
Just
very
bring in
meaty.
Viper, and the Roshan will not be attacking anyone.
Yeah, I don't think they can actually do this right now.
They
Oh,
can.
nice sprout actually. Yeah. Who am I
She would
kidding?
just have to take a lot of
I
damage.
just noticed he had a double damage room. So, very
Yeah.
easy rush.
So they're gonna just spread the aggro. Wrath of Nature push out the waves.
They're gonna get Aegis and maybe defend bottom, because Glyph is cooling down in 3 seconds. Oh, camera freaking out a little bit. Sorry about that, guys, but no, they won't bother to Glyph. They'll give up the tier 1, but they got an Aegis for it, so well worth it. Well
Radiant's
worth
middle
it.
tower is under attack.
That was really worth it. Very useful for the next fight. Very useful for the next engagement. IG's gonna looking to wait for the Dragon Knight's ultimate. The next ultimate will be trying to siege another tower, but it's already very. I feel like the tempo. IG needs a faster tempo than this. It's too slow. DK are just gaining a lot more out of the map if the tempo continues like this.
You know what's really scary for IG is that Mushi almost has a BKB, and they have nothing on a BKB.
Swap.
Yeah, but
And they have
Mushi
level 2
ain't no
Aura,
Enigma.
but and he's got Aegis, so, I mean, he could save it for round 2. Both of these carries are getting very tanky, and we'll see if Bernie goes BKB or Ags. It seems like he's leaving his options open for now.
I feel like the X could be really really good, but BKB at the same time will negate like the Timber Saw spells, the Pugna Blast, and the stuns. So
And the
BKB would
Enchantress.
be this. BKB would be the super safe option, and
Radiant's
would be
middle
really good
tower
too.
is under attack.
I would like the Aghanim Scepter because the range should be a good initiation, which they kind of lack until Lanham gets his dagger. So, I think Aghanims makes Viper tanky to the point where if you focus him, you're gonna have a lot of trouble anyway. And if you get the BKB, you might dissuade the enemy from focusing you, so it might be counterproductive.
Yeah, if you focus him, you're gonna have a bad time, because everyone's taking corrosive skin damage during that time, and you know, by the time you kill him, he's probably gotten off the mech, he can be banished, he can be disrupted. Like, the Viper's probably one of the worst heroes to focus.
No, but Burning doesn't think this way. Burning wants to kill you. BKB kill you.
That's very true. Well, either item that he goes for should be effective, though. And a gem from IG.
Both item has its pros and cons, and it's just whatever he goes for, the way he uses it in the battle would just tell the tale of the story. They're gonna just group up here on top lane. Prophet's gonna TP somewhere.
This could be a really bad timing. I think Mushi just
Shadow-
completed BKB.
Yeah, Shadow Demon is behind to take care of Burning as well. Oh no, here comes Ferrari.
Dragon Tail's there. The disruption does come through, buying him time. Now the TP reaction lambs into the fight, and 430. He does pop his own BKB, but I don't think he's going to kill anyone in time here.
Yeah, BKB just get out there, and now there's gonna be a sprout onto Hao, not Tongfu, and the Pugna will blow into bits. Lanham actually gets a kill there. That's gonna go to the Blink Dagger fund, or could it? It's gonna be force staff. We talked about this actually. He's not going for dagger because of the Pugna ward. We forgot about this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. How did we forget?
Yeah, yeah.
I even
like
mentioned it in the
joked about
draft,
force
and then I
staff.
forgot about it after that.
I joked about 4-staff, but he is actually going for a 4-staff.
And it gives him some more mana as well. Like he's sure he's got drums, but he has no mana regen, so having the 4-staff helps out.
Here comes the Sand King. He's gonna be waiting behind the wings here. Faith is gonna be the first one to get caught up by the Barrow Strike here. Mushi comes in with his BKB. New and shiny BKB.
No deal though, so wasted. Fully wasted, in fact.
I thought
Run
he
the
had
route.
more damage than that. Oh, he didn't have mana. His mana pool wasn't full. That's why his ops did so little damage.
Ah, you're right. And he also didn't have Intreads, I think.
Oh wow, okay. YYF wants to dive this.
Okay.
And he gives Mushi the mana. So, a little bit of a wasted BKB, Lennon will survive there. Mushi, very quick fingers. Now, Birding in a little bit of trouble.
Courier?
That's it. He's in quite a bit of trouble. Oh, that really hurt. That
He's dead for sure.
Out swap. Dead.
That BKB
Well
swap.
played, well
Dude,
played.
BKB swap. Dude, I told you. Useful.
Dude! You're right. What can I say, Winter? You're always right. Are you happy now?
LD getting owned.
I feel like the game is conspiring to make you look good. Rather than because that was a good call.
This whole lunch thing is a shenanigan.
It's causing us problems as well, I must say.
Oh.
But we'll try to recover here.
Done. It will be 3-3. And the dream will be alive.
You have to favor the team that's won the last 3 games. If it goes to a game 7,
Yeah.
you have to, just like you favor the team who's up 3-0 as you go into game 4, you have to favor the team who's brought it back, has won 3 straight to get to that last game.
Do you think they'll be sadder than LGD if that happens?
There'll be lots of sad songs, that's for sure.
They still get 50k, which isn't too bad. It's not too shabby.
Well, to quote
Here
Dandy,
comes-
he
Here
said,
comes Faith.
it's not about winning 600k, it's about how we lost 800k, so... Cup
true.
half empty. I don't think you'll be having the cup half full.
Well, the way they lost their 800k was pretty unfortunate, to put it mildly.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, the way they are gonna lose the 165,000, it's pretty unfortunate as well. You come back and lose from a 3-0 advantage. I mean, that's gonna suck.
Just because of early lunch?
Yeah,
Well-
it's like, let's hit for lunch, fellas.
Let's give DK a little credit. They have had some good drafts, and they've recovered nicely after that awful first 3 games. But yeah, the break definitely helped them out.
Bloodstone gonna be picked up on Timbersaw. Isolite completes his Orchid. Wow, this is gonna be the bane of the Timbersaw's existence, the Orchid.
And the Pugna as well, who does not even have a BKB yet. So this Orchid could be a very potent pickup.
Yeah.
You don't
Aegis is
see
gonna
many.
expire.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying Aegis is gonna expire. That's all.
You don't really see
Valve
Orchid
changed
Profit
the
very
tooltip.
often. You know, it's just a very because it's just like such a limited window where it can really be effective compared to the Scythe, and for Profit, getting that extra little bit of gold is not normally an issue.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe he wants the damage that it gives. Attack speed and damage. It gives 55. It's pretty good.
No, you can use it to pick up the Venge and the Enchantress pretty much more effectively than the Hex, so Orchid is definitely a better choice if you are looking to get the pickups on the supports. Oh, they see the Venture. They see the Venture. Is Prophet gonna come in?
They see the bench.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
they do not. They were just
What?
pinging the Ancients.
Why they were pinging the Ancients?
Prob-
For a minute I thought it was a DK ward and they were pinging on the Ancients. Lol. My bad.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's what the Tricast is for. You have a lot of pair of eyes.
Yeah.
But
Everyone makes mistakes, but then we bail each other out, guys. It's teamwork. It's like having a disruption in an astral imprisonment, right?
so many banish.
Winter,
Much
stop
banish,
trying to feed, please.
Such a void.
Stop feeding.
I need my BKB.
Here we go for DK. They're gonna group up 4 heroes bottom lane, and they'll start to beat on the front door of IG. IG, you're gonna have to reply to this. I mean, look at the lanes. Just the creep equilibrium is so good for DK. Top lane, basically where the tier 2 once stood. Middle lane, where the tier 2 once stood, and or sorry, still standing, like right near the tier 2, I should say. And the tier 2 bottom lane will be the one under siege. So even if IG win a fight, I don't think they're getting anything out of it except the gold and experience from the kills.
And that's
One of
one
the
thing I want
rare
to point out. Ferrari, after 27 minutes of play, still has a tango in his inventory for the Prophet Sprout.
Yeah.
That's a value tango there.
It's
Emma, why
not even
pick
his
up the gem
tango.
again?
It's not even his tango.
Roshan takes a 3-minute break again.
Yeah, Roshan take a 3-minute break to go with the 3-hour break we had after game 3. So,
Everyone needs a break.
well, 2013 is
break.
out, but 3 is in.
Yep. No, it's year of Habos.
It's the year of the 3.
1-4.
It's the year of the 3. 3-hour breaks, 3-hour Roche respawns. This is actually the second, or not, I guess it's not a full 3 minutes, never mind.
But it's a really long time.
Oh, look at that pumpkin just stopping the stacking.
Yeah. Ice Ice Ice. It's just this. It's the little things that Ice 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 does that really mess up your game.
Yeah, this game is mad exciting right now.
Yeah, it's mad exciting.
It's
Really.
the little things. It's all the small
Did you
little
realize?
things.
Do you guys realize it's 3-2 at 28 minutes? But there still are things to talk about. It's just a very slow
DK
paced
needs
game.
20 kills. Then we'll have lots of stuff to talk about.
No, you don't win by the kills. You win by getting your enemy's base.
Heal us.
This is Dota 101 here. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
learning so many valuable lessons today, Winter. You win by killing their ancient in a game called Defense of the Ancient.
I don't know.
Holy
Might
shit!
be a viable
Mind
strat.
blown.
If the ancient drops, I think they win, David. I think.
You think? We'll have to
Yeah.
we'll have to kill it to confirm though.
Yeah, might get denied.
Haven't you been watching a lot of Naga Siren Dota lately? You give up kills, but you kill the Rex. You win the game.
Yeah, I mean, Lysander should know all about it. He's a Singaporean, right? And Singaporeans are all rats. I mean, look at Miracle.
Radiant's tower is under attack.
Oh, shot
Radiant structures
fired. But
are
hey,
fortified.
I do play. We all have to resort to Red Dota. I mean, see, you just have to resort to it once in a while. It's just like that. You can ask Winter.
I
Top
flame,
games
but
are
I'm like the most. I'm just a horrible rat every game. Even if I don't need to rat, I'll still rat.
You pick.
You do anything. You do anything to win
Yeah,
in ranked.
I'm an
matchmaking.
anti-mage picker. The middle
Yeah,
lane,
you're-
Mushi
Ah.
will get caught out here.
Be my guest, anti-match picker. Be my guest.
Yeah, not so strong in this version. There are other heroes that are better at ratting at the time being. But
I rather not see a Earth Spirit. You can pick anti-match wherever you want. No problem.
Yeah, Earth Spirit. No, anti-mage is not a problem now. I used to have a headache when I feel versus anti-mage, but now there's so many good heroes against anti-mage. It's not even funny.
you know,
Roshan,
my
stop.
favorite rat. My favorite rat is Morphling, and I'm very sad that he's not that strong right now.
Morphling is not a rat.
I think
it's like a
Smart
fish.
makes the perfect rat.
he might look like a fish, Winter, but appearances are deceiving. We'll actually see IG try to sneak a Roche here. They want to force a 5v5 engagement. This could be our first big team fight of the game. Burning's going to march in, pops his BKB in time. Roche dropping quite low. He will deploy his ultimate and driving back the Venge, isolating her from the fight. While the Astral goes out, they kill off the Prophet quickly. Does he buy back? Yes, he does immediately. Burning has managed to kill off the Venge, but his BKB is down.
First off, into Burrow Strike, the longest reach ever, and the Sanity Eclipse will land. But that was really interesting to see, and DK claps him with the sword. And now it's 5-4, DK Burning gets a double kill, but the Enchantress is not the target you want. Ferrari gonna get slowed down there by the Soul Catcher as well as the Purge. No, not the Purge, but it's gonna be a banish. The ward's gonna cause a lot of damage there, but they're gonna banish him off. Double banish threat, all of them just trapped there. And now Ferrari, DK or not, he's gonna go down. DK killed the DK, Banana trapped in the trees. And now he's gonna be silenced up as well. The Wrath Nature will hit, and the Poison Sting. So that's gonna be that. Yep, Sprout as well as another Toxin will bring him down. So 5-6, not
They're
too
not done yet. They're going in for YYF now. There's your banish. The chase continues. 430. He just fought back. He's going to die again. This is a disaster for IG. They're losing everyone. It was once 2-3. Now 8-5, I believe. And DK. Do they just go straight down mid? There's no Dragonite for 50 seconds. There's no Timbersaw for 20. I don't know if they win the game here, but they'll definitely take the tower. And then if they want, they can go straight into the pit. Roche never died in that fight, by the way. He is still alive, and he's conveniently low.
Yep, Burning's back, baby. Burning got a lot of kills out of that. He's 6-2-2 right now, and he has a straight Aghanim Scepter with 1,600 to boot. And now Isis is gonna get a hit start on Roshan without Treants. He's just gonna trap it in. And
I think this
decided-
Viper is too big. IG just do not have the damage to kill him.
Yeah,
They
Venge
can't.
is...
They do not have enough damage. They do not
told
have
you.
enough damage. They need the hex or something.
Yeah, or like I don't know, an Ags on the Enchantress, maybe for once the BKB wears off, but yeah.
But they took too much economical damage from the last fight. It's close to impossible to kill him now.
Yeah, and Mushi OD, man. You just don't mess with that guy. He just knows which ones to banish. And with MMY causing extra trouble with disruption, with Ice body blocking you, it's just it was a really good body block. He just blocked off the entire choke point that Timbersaw and Dragon Knight couldn't escape. And
So Burning's balling so hard that he's just Viper striking Ancients that are magic immune. Cause why the hell not?
Sniper Strike.
That's pretty baller.
Yeah, and it's a DD as well. Not that it matters. There's no tower to take right now. But the Sniper Strike is really powerful. It's got a long ass range and short cooldown, lessen mana cost as well. So it's gonna take less damage from the ward, which is just as nice.
You know, that's like the equivalent of stuffing dollar bills into the coin slot on a vending machine. You're not gonna get your soda, but you're doing it because you can, just to show off.
Have you ever come across someone that throws coins at you just to annoy you?
Is that
Throws money
have
at
you? It sounds like you have.
You must come from a very, very rich village, Winter.
Okay, I just messed myself up.
Throw money? Yes, please. I'll take it. But yeah, if you know back in secondary school or primary school, the Westerners, it should be high school, the early high school years, and elementary or middle school. If people threw $1 at you every single time just to annoy you, I think you just pick it up.
I'll leave
Instead
that.
of having a fight with him.
I'll leave that as it is. And now a big smoke egg from.
Awkward moments.
Don't you love just leaving Lysander hanging when he says some of his more ridiculous comments? I do.
Well, it's okay. We leave you hanging too. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we're all out there at this point. We're all space cadets today. And DK getting closer and closer. They can taste this game 7, guys. And I feel like if it goes to game 7, DK are gonna win.
I agree to disagree.
Well, my immortals.
So
are
you
safe.
you
That's all
are you are betting on IG if it goes to a game 7.
No.
So what are you betting on then?
I actually thought it would be an easy road for DK, but since he went through the hard road, sometimes things become less predictable when it goes to game 7.
Lanham actually picks up Blink Dagger now, so it's actually for fights before the wards plop down.
He's
Since
very
he has
mobile now. Blink Dagger, 4-star, face boots, drums, he's very mobile.
a lot of expendable income.
Yeah, this Sandcane has quite a few different rides to tool around town with. I mean, now they have the proper initiation too, so obviously the ward is going to make his life a bit difficult for like an Epi initiation, but he doesn't really need to hit Epi. They have enough damage from the Viper and the OD. They just need a good Burrow Strike to take a fight. And with a Blink, they can get it.
Yeah, Burrow Shock is actually the most important spell, not the epicenter.
Oh,
On
Burning,
Sandcane.
this
Fiddling.
is such bad bait. IG are going to force the fight onto Burning.
Reason-
He gets Astral, now the BKB comes. Hammer dropped. One will fall, and everybody's
Two
on the
will
run.
fall. YYF. Goodbye. Burning on the unstoppable. Where is my
IG will
Viper
fall.
Strike?
IG will fall here. Sprout
IG
on
will
Owl
fall.
as well.
Dream is alive. We're gonna chase them down, but no, they're gonna run off. Bushi gonna get drained out, and nope, Faith will pay for that trap. And now the Sniper Strike comes out once again, and Banana will blow up in a banana split.
Those socketed immortals, I can taste them.
Attack.
Oh, Manipause!
Oh!
Manipause! Any last words?
Not saying a word.
Oh, what did you say?
先是气 I don't understand.
Oh, the monitor went black?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Think
I
so.
think so. I think the monitor went black.
Aren't you
Hey.
supposed to be the one with the better Chinese one?
Hey is black, so I'm just gonna... Unless he's talking about LGD
I
black.
know Hey is black, but 先是气 I don't know what is. I don't know. They
Unless he's
just call
talking about
monitor.
LGD.int.
4 heroes dead. This will be one lane of X. It might well be 2 or 3. Other buybacks from IG.
Radiant structures.
There is... there's no buybacks. I think this is just one lane of Rex. They'll actually respawn quickly, but there's still an Aegis on Mushi, and he's got Scythe off cooldown. Lamb still has Epi. DK, I They might back, but they don't necessarily need to either. I think
They can
probably
just
will,
take
though.
the bottom. They might be able to take. No, they're just gonna back and just heal Mushi up.
Safe.
They don't need
Play
to
it
risk.
safe.
They've come so far, all the way from the dark ends of the tunnel, and they see the light. They are not going to throw it away.
The reverse all kill. You can see it now. It's getting closer. It's looming in the windshield in front of us, or at
The
least the
DK
DK's
life
windshield.
story sounds like a Linkin Park song.
The DK life story.
Come so far.
I tried so hard. God, so-
I can't.
But see, that song has a sad ending, so if you're a DK fan, you better hope it doesn't turn out... In fact, every Linkin Park song has a shitty emo ending, so... You better hope it doesn't...
Well, let's just hope it's a remix.
I tried so hard, I got so far, and in the end, it really mattered.
Yeah, it really
Oh,
matters.
here comes the prophet. Here comes the prophet. Ice, ice, ice.
And it's 2 versus
no.
5. Nope. Lanham joins the party. YYF in trouble. GG calling coming. He suicides there. How decides on the drain, but decides never mind. It's a bad idea. He tries to TP out. Will he get out in time? Right click. Oh, will fly all the way back. Does it disjoint? Yeah, but he should have enough health. Okay, he's alive. But he even solves up. But
Rush?
Viper at this point, a bit too huge, I think. Hard.
Ice wants to shop here. What is MKB?
Divine Rapier.
Casual
Divine
Demon Edge?
Rapier. Divine
Yeah.
Rapier.
Yeah.
Great game to throw now.
322 incoming? Perhaps?
Maybe. Maybe. Next game. Save it for the game 7 where it doesn't matter anymore.
It went,
Oh,
if he goes Rapier, it goes from like a 1% chance for 322 to at least like 5 to 10. I would say. It's still pretty low, even if they feed a Rapier, but...
Yeah, but this game is pretty tough for IG to come back from. Not gonna mince words, 25,000 gold down. They could wait for the next Roshan. He should be up in about 4 minutes-ish.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
See? See how useful Venge is now?
Shanshki, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, is monitor. I was told to
Yeah.
tell you Southeast Asians it means monitor.
There, we guessed it. Yeah,
And we
yep,
don't
yes,
call
agree.
we don't call Xian Shu in Malaysia monitor, so you can't really blame me, dude.
Yeah. We call it the com.
You call it the what?
Com.
The com?
You just say
COM.
our comm man back. Our comm man black. That's all we say.
Yeah. The whole thing is a computer. We don't really differentiate.
That's like what a really old person who doesn't understand computers is like. The computer's not working, and they'll shake the monitor or something.
Yeah, but we get it. Or we could say the screen went black. We don't say
Yeah,
shit.
and you were- and
We don't
you
even
were
speak
talking about-
Chinese as the main language here.
Hey, I'm just the relay here, and is this deja vu? Feels like the exact same fight we just saw.
Yeah, let's die again. IG, new plan. Oh, I think Mushi
Hexen,
wants a
he's
solo
dead.
kill. Yeah,
Hexen,
Mushi.
he's dead.
Easy.
Run,
Hiko.
armor pig. You got it. You got it. Run. Oh no.
Wow, what
That was-
happened to the prophet? I thought
Damn
the
God
prophet
showing mercy.
the prophet didn't teleport down. Okay.
Do you know how badly Ice wants to buy that rapier right now?
Yeah, I know.
It's 5k
He's
gold.
itching. I can smell the 160k, and Mushi ran right over to the scene and said, "Don't you frickin' dare!" And that's how he missed the kill.
That actually made sense.
I actually, I actually thought the reason that he didn't come was like that I just missed him buying the rapier, and he's like, "I'm not feeding this." See a Mushi, but yeah, he has not spent his gold yet.
Yeah, he could do the demon ritual. You know what the demon ritual is? You take the demon edge and the sacred relic, you put it on the ground, and you do a 8 loop, so something like that.
Where's
Around.
your count?
So the demon right at Ice side, so the demon edge will be here, the relic will be here, and then you just do the 8 around it twice, and then you pick up both items.
Does it
That's
like
the-
level up your rapier? You get the secret
Does
level
it
2
every
rapier?
single time he buys the rapier.
No, Monkey King bar.
This
Yeah,
is definitely Burning's influence. You know, when Ice, I had the chance to talk to him before he actually got invited to join DK, and he said that Burning thought he was way too unstable as an offlaner. You know, somebody who couldn't be counted on in those big moments, and well, he's reined in the throw from the Zenith days, that's for sure. Ice and Zenith would go rapier here, or even something more clowny like a Dagon 5, I feel. But he's a new man, just like Mushi.
But
You're
Burning-
not allowed
Burning
to
bought
do.
rapier
You're not
the other day.
allowed.
You guys
You're
are
not allowed to do that. You're not allowed
Burning
to do
bought
that in front of Burning. Burning bought rapier.
Yeah, Burning bought rapier the other day.
Yeah, but that was
Only burning is allowed to buy rapier.
Easy stomp that was like an easy stomp rapier, not a, and it was not with 210,000 hanging on the line if they lose that game.
It was not a ZSMJ moment where you drop a rapier, you buy another rapier. No.
Yeah.
DK waiting for the next Roche at this point. And once they
Playing
get
safe.
it, they should be able to just end the game.
Yeah, just
They'll
like
have the refresher. They'll have the refresher too on Mushi. Double
ham.
ulti.
See, last game they were up by 40k, but they were against Elder Titan Spectre Magnus, so they had to be a bit careful. Or sorry, that was 2 games ago. But this game, like, they're only up 25k, but this 25k lead is way bigger than the 40k lead because of the heroes IG have.
Yes.
Yep.
They are just waiting to be slain now in their base.
Yeah.
How does it feel waiting to be slain for this long?
Has fallen.
Because this in a pub like this never happens in pubs, right? Like, or
It
even
does.
in no, not really.
It does.
No.
Matchmaking is that good. It matches you against those people you cannot beat with your current team once in a while, and you just get stomped. Like the other day, I was playing, and my team went 17-1 in the early stages. It's ranked matchmaking. I don't know what Valve is doing sometimes.
You're telling me if this DK, like if you put 5 pubs in the DK position, they would have farmed for the past 10 minutes? I say no freaking way. Not a chance.
The thing is that some pub teams don't give up, so they just fight on.
Oh yeah, they won't give up.
LG did.
But DK
Yeah,
would not be
LG did.
farming if they were 5 pubs. They would have fought by now.
Oh, you never know. Some people really love padding stats. Let me finish my 2.
I'm actually one of those people, so yeah, I correct myself there. You're
Yeah,
right.
you see.
By the way,
sometimes
Mushi has a
anything-
refresher. Not bad.
it results in throws sometimes. You farm for too long.
You remember when Mushi used to overfarm? I miss the good old days of his
10k per game.
6-slotted profit with 10k in the bank and still farming. And has Aegis, or like a rapier in
And-
the stash even.
And already sold his boots.
Yep.
Mushi's so boring nowadays. I'm so over Mushi.
Really?
And who's your new girlfriend?
I'm on the market right now.
Oh, okay.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's a new year.
is
You
under
know,
attack.
I'm accepting
It's a new
propositions.
year. It's the new
Radiant
dance.
structures are fortified.
A DK will rat it up. Ice bottom lane. 4 heroes top. They probably can take a fight, but why risk it? Siege. Win eventually. They're gonna TP in now.
Dodge the chakram.
Radiant's top
There's your
Amethyst gonna do
T3 down.
nothing at all. Viper Strike goes on just for fun, and
Dude, this
Banana
is so hopeless for IG. This is so hopeless.
Yeah, you can try.
It's like, do you want to die now or do you want to wait up 10 seconds and then die?
Oh, okay, here comes Mushi. Double hammer. Oh no, he refreshed first. What is wrong with you, Mushi? What is wrong with you? But burning, he is just in there. Viper, have mercy. Viper, no viping. Run. He's gonna shoot down Ferrari. The Nether Drake's gonna beat the Dragon Knight, and now we're gonna gain 7. Dream is alive. 4-3. DK. It could very well happen. The reverse all kill.
Radiant's top barracks. DK victory.
Wow. That was unexpected.
Easy immortals, easy life.
All because of the lunch. All because of the lunch.
I wonder if, like, if Dota,
Generous number.
if Dota 2 Lounge had odds, like, if you could bet on the series, like, at the point where it's 3-0, I feel like
And
the
it-
odds would be,
odds-
like, 95-5. Like, who's gonna bet on DK to pull a reverse all kill? Especially after the way they lost. Because they
Yeah.
lost badly.
Yeah.
And now here they are. DK is the 5%, or whatever that small percent might be.
And look at MMY, what a support. 0-0-10, not dying, not stealing any kills. Wonderful support.
What a player. What a teammate.
Very good example for supports in matchmaking, ranked matchmaking.
He's learned the way of Jules, except Jules went 0-0-0.
Well,
Typical end-stage contribution.
all right, let's not fire any shots here, Lysander. Let's keep it clean and professional. But guys, we're going to a game 7. This one should be hype. This one is for $250,000, the biggest single like game prize distribution outside of the international. One game, $210,000 handed out based on the winner. We'll see who's going to take it right after this. We'll be right back.